I got in a bull riding accident, had a horn go through my mouth, punctured the back of my throat. They had to go in and cut all my teeth out because there was no saving my mouth and my throat and everything else. And they fixed it up the best they could. They put me on hydrocodone, the Norco 10-325 little yellow football shaped pills. And one thing led to another, and I got hooked into addiction at a very young age. And before I knew it, I was already working in the oil field at the time, so I was making good money, but I was also spending $300 or $400 every other day on pain medicine. And I seen a commercial about a MAT program at I can't say the fucking name of it looks like an orange syrup, and it's supposed to be for substance abuse management. And it said, do you want your life back? The commercial said, do you want your life back? We can help you get free of addiction. Well, little do you know, they don't tell you you're just trading in one thing for something even more addicting. So I was on that for about 4 or 5 years. And in the meantime of that, my family abandoned me and just quit having anything to do with me. And it was not this past October, but the October before last, two people I met on TikTok, a couple that I still see as lifesavers and really good friends, but I don't get to talk to them very much anymore. They drove down. She flew from Florida, and he drove from, I forgot what part of Texas. Anyways, they came to my town to meet me, and they took me out of town for like a mini vacation and showed me a good time all weekend long. And at the end of that trip, they talked me into going to rehab. And I was scared. I've always been scared to go to rehab. Because I like my freedom. And I was like, dude, the thought of that, I would end up just giving in the middle of rehab and just being done with life in general. But I was like, no, I need to give it a shot. So I did. And they found one that would take me, and they took me all the way. Well, they didn't take me. They took me to the airport, and I flew on an airplane. Never flown on an airplane. D-Rob, I don't even know who you are. You don't even know. You're a troll. Goodbye. Anyways, went all the way down. I flew down to rehab, but I only stayed there. I went down there. I told them I will go and I will get clean. So I went down there and stayed like 13, 14 days, something like that. It was a 36-day program, but I didn't need the program. I just went and wanted to go down there and get off the MAT program. And they help you. They medically help you. They give you medicine to ease the withdrawal symptoms. So I made it through all the withdrawal symptoms and left and came back. Well, everybody disagreed with me leaving early, even though I said, hey, I came and did what y'all wanted me to do, get clean. I did that. I didn't stay for the whole program like you wanted me to, and that's one reason why I don't talk to them very much. As a matter of fact, I haven't talked to them hardly at all since then, a couple of times. But because I didn't stay for the whole program, they didn't like that. Set my mind. Getting clean. Even though they don't talk to me anymore. But so that's why and how I became homeless. Mainly through addiction from a bull riding accident, and then family slowly but surely disappearing. I still talk to my mom and my grandma, but I can't. But I can't live with get along. And my grandma lives in an elderly community for one, and for two, her landlord doesn't like me. So it's like every time, here I am. Hold on, another word about the cross. Hold on, another word about the cross. Gate up here out of their fence and try to charge at me and Rebel. And Rebel, of course, being Rebel, don't want to back down, wants to tear them apart, and I have to stop him. So I always, when I get up here, I look for rocks. Because when I go by there, Rebel, come here, over, car coming. When I go by there, I'm sorry, if I got to choose between me and my dog and his dog, it's going to be me and my dog walking away every time. Anyways. There's a train. Train. With the trees. Maybe. I know you hear it. Nah, it's too dense to really see. What's up here? But anyways, so that's my main goal today, is to try to get Reb. I knew that was coming. Is to try to find some money to get me and Rebel some food. Cause like I said, I ain't eaten in 3 days, and he's out of dog food. So other than that, I'm good. I don't need nothing else. Who leaves come along hanging on a fence for somebody to just easily grab them? That is stupid. Do you didn't buy Rebel food with the 50 I sent you? Good try, troll. Good try. Anyways, no.